Here I have a package of dried campure. Just remove it from the package, and it's nice, long, white, stringy looking things. Doesn't look like very much, but when you soak it into the warm water, it will double in the amount. So just soak it in the warm water, and then we're going to let it sit for about a half an hour. We have that ready. Here we have the shiitake, which are dried shiitake mushrooms. This package I bought in a Japanese store, so these are a bit larger in size than some of the Chinese ones. Again, a bowl of warm water, and I'm going to soak the shiitake mushrooms in the warm water for about half an hour again. And once they are all soaked and they double in size, then we're ready to cook them. This is the campure, which has been soaked for about a half an hour. And what I have done is I've rinsed it with a bit of salt water and rinsed it under cold running water and then squeezed it. And this is what it looks like. All these long, long strips. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cup of water, put it into my pot, open a bag of the dashinomoto, which is the flavor, or the stock, which will give it flavor. Pour it into my pot. Give it a shake. A tablespoon of sugar. A tablespoon of mirin. The sweet cooking rice wine. About a half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of soy sauce. Once I have all that in the pot, give it a stir and turn my heat on. And add my campure. Now I'll cook this under about a medium heat until most of the water has evaporated and the campure is cooked. So we'll turn my whisper. And I'll put it under medium heat. Here's my next pot. I'm going to cook my shiitake mushrooms. Here are the stems left on. What you do is clip them off with your scissors. And they can be thrown away. What I'm going to do next is use the soaking water, and I'm going to measure about a cup of the soaking water and put it in the pot. Put it on the stove. Again, an envelope of the dashinomoto to get the flavor. A tablespoon of sugar. A tablespoon of mirin, the sweet rice wine. And about a half a teaspoon of salt. And half a teaspoon of soy sauce. And then I'll just gently squeeze the mushrooms and add it to the pot. Again, cook this over medium heat until the shiitake are nice and soft and cooked and most of the water has evaporated. Now this should take about 15 to 20 minutes.